Nicki Minaj is also in some heat, if you want to call it heat, about her stance about the vaccine, about whether or not she's going to take it. She also talked. She also talked on social media about this false claim about somebody in her family or her cousin or uncle or whoever uh, was got the vaccine and got swollen testicles. Um, a lot of doctors, healthcare workers, even Dr. Fauci himself uh, said that that's impossible. Not to say her cousin probably did get swollen testicles, but it's probably because of something else. And they just assume he took the vaccine. Therefore, the reason why his testicles got swollen was because of the vaccine. And they didn't really have any medical data or proof connecting these two incidents. And like I said in several videos, these are probably isolated incidents. Okay, he probably did have swollen testicles. He definitely took the vaccine, but the two are not related. So Nicki Minaj is in a lot of hot water with that. Plus the fact that she announced on social media that basically she got invited to the White House. The White House representative said that's false. That's all cap. Now, they might have been collaborating on how, probably talking to Nicki Minaj about the dangers of, putting something on social media that's totally not true, and would like to talk to her, to educate her, and to also use her to promote what is true about the vaccine. I believe that there was a collaboration of such on that level, and Nicki Minaj probably took it as she's going to be visiting the White House. Which, if you look at that story, I don't, the White House seldomly have actors and actresses visit them, or even athletes, unless it's some major milestone event where they'll have them come to the White House. But they seldomly have celebrities there. And I thought that was the first red flag. Now, when she was talking about this on her Instagram Live, she said she was collaborating with, the people that work at the White House on how they was going to do this. Was they going to do a video conference, a Zoom type conference, or, maybe you can come by if they can pencil it in on something else that's going on with the White House. In other words, this wasn't really collaborated. This wasn't a done deal. They were still in the beginning stages of negotiations. And maybe Nicki Minaj took it as she got an invitation to the White House, when it really probably didn't materialize to that point. And I feel like the main reason why someone from the White House communicated with Nicki Minaj is the false claims that she's putting on social media, and how these false claims, when you post stuff on social media, everyone believes that it's 100% true. It's the gossip. It's the truth. And that's further from reality. And this is the reason why Donald Trump got banned from Twitter. Because Donald Trump, when he was our president, he would tweet ridiculous, outrageous things on social media, and his fan base would gravitate to these claims and then promote these claims on social media like it's the truth. And that's the same thing that was going on with Nicki Minaj and her Barbs. Whatever Nicki Minaj tweeted, the Barbs took it and ran with it and believed that it was 100% true about the swollen testicle theory. And that's why she was suspended from Twitter. Now, I don't know if she's still using Twitter. I don't know if she's off of her suspension or she's been permanent. Can I say this word correctly? Have she been permanently banned from Twitter? I don't follow Nicki Minaj on Twitter. I'm assuming that she's back on Twitter, but I could be wrong. But anywho, that's the reason why she was in Twitter jail, because she was pretty much doing the same thing what Donald Trump was doing when he was the president of the United States. And you can't allow people to say things on social media that's not 100% accurate. That's not 100% true. Now, you can have an opinion. You can have a theory, okay? But when you have a huge following like Nicki Minaj and Donald Trump, you have to tread very lightly on what you post on social media, okay? These are not average people, all right? They have a huge, loyal fan base that will support them all the way to the end. No matter how right or wrong they are, they're going to still support them. And that's one of the reasons why social media has really tightened up, because of, remember, Donald Trump was inciting that crowd that stormed the Capitol building, and that it led to a death of an officer, okay? Also a protester as well. And this is what happens when you incite a mob on social media. And, a lot of these social media apps are, even, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, they have really, have really tightened up on a lot of people that are creators on these platforms, even Twitch. Alex Jones was removed from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Now, if you are a fan of him, you have to, go check him out on his own website, because that's how radical he become. And that's pretty much the same category of Nicki Minaj, and that's where we fast forward to today. And Nicki Minaj is liking tweets from what the Barbs said. Well, when she did the vaccine theory, and there was Trinidad reporters that was reporting on this, and then they put their 2 cents in it, Nicki Minaj did not like that, and she leaked, and someone from Nicki Minaj camp allegedly, as well as the Barbs, they took it and ran with it, leaked their address on social media, their emails, their telephone numbers. And she also used her Barbs to jump on the young lady that Kenneth Perry, she had an incident with Kenneth Perry, and Kenneth Perry is going to be serving some time because he did not register as an ex-offender. Okay, I can't say what I mean when I say that. He didn't register himself, because if he would have registered himself, he will also have to register the address where he's living at, and he's married to Nicki Minaj, so he would have to register Nicki Minaj address. She wouldn't have a private address. Okay, so everyone would know that, okay, if Kenneth Perry lives there, then Nicki Minaj lives there as well. And a lot of people are suggesting that it was Nicki Minaj's ideal, and she probably told Kenneth Perry not to register as an ex-offender because that would make her private address public. All right. Now, that's allegedly, no one really knows if she's told that to Kenneth Perry, but it's up to Kenneth Perry. He's a grown man. He knows that he has to register wherever state he's in or wherever he's going to live at. And it's up to him to do that. Now, if he takes the advice of someone else, then he's still responsible for that action, okay? Or that non-action that he didn't do, which was register. And DJ Academics wasn't really talking too much about that incident, but however, he started talking about the victim. Particularly, there is a lot of news out there, and I'm going to say allegedly, that either a representative of Nicki Minaj or a fan of Nicki Minaj was trying to pay off the victim to recant her statement. And if she recant her statement, then Kenneth Perry could wouldn't be charged as an ex-offender. Okay, she didn't want to do that, so basically, hold up. Basically, she there was a point where they was going to pay her to recant her statement, and she denied it. All right. Well, she refused it. And this is what's getting a lot of traction in the news. And a lot of media took it and ran with it. Now, there's a lot of blogs out there that's suggesting that the person that was offering the victim money to recant her statement wasn't officially a part of Nicki Minaj, PR team, or wasn't even related to Nicki Minaj. It wasn't even Nicki Minaj herself. Probably a big time supporter of Nicki Minaj. That one of the Barbs, okay? A lot of bloggers are suggesting that, but then you have a lot of news networks that are insinuating that now it was someone that was close to Nicki Minaj that offered money to the victim so she can recant her statement. Either way, it does not look good for Nicki Minaj, and that's where DJ Academics is on a recent live stream on Twitch was talking about it, and he was talking about how, Nicki Minaj has a responsibility on her fans' behavior, particularly when you have a huge community that loves and adores you and worships everything that comes out of your mouth. Sometimes you incite people. And you don't directly know that you're inciting somebody, or you intentionally inciting people. Either way, you still have a responsibility. And Nicki Minaj, through the years, have not communicated with her audience, saying, "Hey, yo, this is not cool." Doxing people that have issues with Nicki Minaj is not cool. Plastering people's information like their emails, telephone numbers, their Addy is not cool. All right, trolling people is not cool. Particularly this victim. This victim hasn't said anything bad about Nicki Minaj. Only thing she's talking about is the incident that she had with Kenneth Perry before he got married to Nicki Minaj, and that was the issue. All right. So Kenneth Perry, but either way, Nicki Minaj is responsible for inciting the Barbs, because the Barbs have a mob type of mentality. Okay. They come running out with pitchforks and torches, getting ready to burn whoever, whatever has an issue with Nicki Minaj. And now I feel like a couple of days ago, DJ Academics talked about it on a live stream on his Twitch channel, and talked about how Nicki Minaj has a responsibility, which she does. And he also talked about, hey, he has a huge loyal following. And when he had issues with a female that has a podcast, when he was talking about Rory and Mal, and the female was trying to come to the defense of Rory and Mal, he had issues with that lady. But he noticed that his fans were really coming hard at this lady, particularly when this lady, is mentally not healthy. We'll just put it that way. And, DJ Academic said, hey, look, it's okay. I mean, it's okay to troll her, but when you go to the point of, constantly going to her page, enough is enough. And he told his following, that's not cool. Doxing her or religiously trolling her. You go there, you say your 2 cents, and then you move on. And DJ Academic says, hey, I have a responsibility. I cannot allow my followers, the chat ends, to constantly go at somebody and go out of control, going out of control, going at somebody. And DJ Academics has a responsibility. And guess what? Nicki Minaj has a responsibility. Donald Trump has a responsibility. Okay? And, because if you don't control your fans, one thing is going to lead to another. And sometimes, in some of these cases, it can end violently. Okay? I think everyone should educate themselves on what happens when Trump does not check his followers and they go attack the Capitol building and they vandalize it, they destroy property, they steal from it, they plant bombs around the Capitol building. An officer got killed there. A supporter got killed there. And all of that lays flat on Donald Trump. You have a responsibility to control your audience. Okay? You are responsible. All right? And you can't gaslight everything. All right? And that's where DJ Academics has an issue with Nicki Minaj. She just gaslights everything. All right? And that's why they have a huge beef with one another. Now, I will say this, okay? I feel like Nicki Minaj can rise above her recent criticisms, her issue with being vaccinated, which, by the way, she got on social media, a couple of weeks ago. She was a strong supporter of not being vaccinated. And the reason why she didn't go to a lot of those fashion events, because she was not vaccinated. She didn't want to be vaccinated. Now, things are opening up. Concerts are beginning to start. And a lot of these musicians and a lot of these athletes, these actors and actresses, that's where they make the bulk of their money, doing appearances or doing shows or concerts. And that's what Nicki Minaj is going to get back to doing. But in order to do that, you have to be vaccinated. All right? So she's talking about getting vaccinated, when a couple of weeks ago she wasn't going to get vaccinated. Now all of a sudden she wants to get vaccinated. Why she wants to get vaccinated? Because it's going to cost her money later on down the road, particularly if you want to go tour when you want to promote something, your fashion line, your album, your song, a collaboration with somebody, whatever, movie, music video, whatever makeup line, you're going to have to get vaccinated if you want to go back on tour or if you want to do promotions. All right. And that's why she's now she's all for getting vaccinated. All right. Because it was going to affect her pockets, her wallet, her purse. It was going to affect to that point. Now, she's been real low key about Kenneth Perry and his legal issues. A lot of people are suggesting that, maybe she's cutting ties with her husband, but she already has a kid with him. I think she's keeping a low profile, particularly on stuff that he's 100% wrong in, when you should register yourself. And I'm pretty sure he's trying to negotiate a plea deal. But other than that, that's the truth behind Nicki Minaj and DJ Academics. I didn't want to make this into no Kenneth Perry, because this video is already going to be long than what it's going to be. Now, if you made it to this part, I was going to do a video on this, but I decided, you know what? Let me go on and just tell you guys right now, okay? A lot of people have came to me. Well, some people, not a lot. Some people come to me and say, hey, these videos are extremely long. Can you get to the point? And I have other people in the comment section that says they love this new format, what I'm doing with these videos. All right. So I got a love-hate situation with this idea, with this premise. When I look at the views, when I look at the stats dictate that a lot of people watch these videos. I mean, from beginning to almost to the end. And to me, I feel like I'm doing a great job if the stats dictate that people like long videos. If you look at the data that's in front of you, if you look at the stats that are in front of you, people like these longer videos. Now, I understand people got short attention spans. People want me to get to the point. People want to come in, watch a video for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then they're out. All right. And I understand that point of view, but I also understand that there's an audience out there that love these longer videos. All right. And it really helps the content provider, which is WAW, if I continue to make longer videos. Because the longer you guys stay in here, the longer the ads are running, and the longer you guys watch the ads. And it really helps my channel that way financially. It also helps my channel to grow. All right. So if I make all the bulk of my content shorter videos, my channel it's not going to help me. It's not going to help my channel. It's really not going to help my audience. All right. But if I do make shorter videos, it's going to help a few of you guys that just want me to just get to the point. So I decided that, and I just recently decided just a few seconds ago, I had another idea that I was going to tell you guys. But when I was talking about this particular story, I was thinking in the back of my mind, you know what? How can the idea I have, how can I come up with a better ideal? And I think I found a better ideal, which is I'm going to do these longer videos, all right? And then I'm going to chop these videos up in segments, and I'm going to premiere them through the week, all right? And that way people could, I'll have a part 1, a part 2, a part 3. I could do it that way, or I can simply just cut the parts that are vital to either the story or if I'm talking about something else, which is this little segment right here. I'm gonna chop this up and tell you on the direction of this channel. Okay, and I feel like that's gonna make I feel like it's gonna make everybody happy. It's going to make the people that like shorter videos happy. It's going to make the people who like longer videos happy. That way you don't have to subscribe to a different channel. You guys can just still stay on this channel and just sit back and listen to the videos. All right. So yeah, that's all I got for this subject. Guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm up out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.